Okay, today I've got a VR Commodore that we did a engine build on a reasonable amount of time ago. It's just in here for a retune to suit the new fuel, the P100 and the new level of 98 octane. So we're actually, the engines are 383 with obviously the COM manifold and bits and pieces on top of it. All forged pistons and H-beam rods and bits and pieces. It was a build that we went through and sorted out where it had been built, and then it wasn't really doing what it was supposed to do, so we pulled it apart, changed pistons and bits and pieces and con rods to get it to work nicely for a street combo. And then we've gone through and tuned it. It's actually was already on a Wolf computer, and we've actually used the Wolf computer. It's actually working pretty well with it. Now we've gone through and sorted out the tune, and we're seeing just on the 380, 390 rear wheel horsepower. So we'll do a power run so you can see what it looks like. Other things I should point out, we made the air cleaner system and bits and pieces, this is a fair while ago, one of the early mods that we did, but that sort of stuff really helps with getting good airflow into these things. So anyway, we'll do a power run and so you can see what it runs like. Okay, let's start this one, take it for a drive. Than we normally run in our supercharged packages, but still on the edge of drivability. It's one of the things we did when we pulled this engine apart from what he had it set up like, a bit more of a bracket racer, and really not suited to around town driving. And we basically went through a redesign. Piston shape, the compression ratio, the cam profiles, even right down to the board shape. Change things around to really make it suit the street a little bit better. And as you can see, this is now a pretty well managed car. It still is, a 400 horsepower naturally aspirated 5 litre engine, stroke 5 litre engine. But it's also capable of doing a bit of cruising around and munching around without wearing itself out. That's 5th gear, 2000 revs. It'll dawdle along without too much trouble. Obviously it's a lot happier up in 4 and 5 and 6,000 rev bracket, but it still does its job down here if it needs to. Okay, well we're all through here. Back idle. It's these are a pretty nice thing to drive, this sort of combo. Anyway, hope you enjoyed.